Hi, beautiful friends. Welcome. I'm Rebecca. This is Body Illumination with Rebecca. Today, our practice is for hip bursitis. This is beginner friendly and it's a perfect hip opening flow to create some mobility and flexibility with toning exercises and deep stretches to release tension and free up energy in the hips and the body. If you are ready to invite in that new energy, get your mat and get settled. I'm using 2 blocks today. You can always modify with something else like a pillow or no props. Meet me in a seated pose on the mat. Today, let's sit up a little higher on a block or a prop. So take your seat up higher than your knees and notice that relief. Whether you're flexible or not, you should notice a shift. This allows the spine to lengthen. Take a moment and just tune into your body. See how everything feels. Connect into your breath, maybe set an intention, what you want to invite in your practice today. Flexibility, mobility, resilience, ease. Okay, my friends, let's move on to our backside. Keep your knees bent and your feet grounding into the earth. Then bring your awareness into the pelvis. Now we are going to move into some pelvic tilts. So you want to tuck your tail under as you exhale and come into a posterior pelvic tilt, and then arch and come into an anterior pelvic tilt. Connecting the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Pelvic stability is very key to our hip health and our posture for that matter. Now move the pelvis in between to a neutral position, and then let's cross the right leg over the left. Then guide both legs to the left and back to center and over to the right. Let's inhale, exhale, drop them to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, drop them to the right. Connecting the breath with the movement and noticing any tension or tightness. Also notice the spaciousness. Investigate with the movement and the breath and where you might feel some even subtle release. It's okay if the tightness moves as we open up the body. These shifts naturally happen. Now let's move the right ankle on top of the left knee and gently guide the legs towards your chest. If bringing them in is a little too intense, then keep them on the floor and keep that left foot grounded and the right leg on top. Okay, if you'd like to, weave your arms through the hole between the legs or wrap them around the legs and give them a nice hug. Let's hold this pose for a little bit and see if you can release any muscular tension in this pose. We're going to hold this pose. It's a Yin Yoga pose, and we'll take the shape and then just soften the musculature. So we're coaxing the tissues to soften and allow the blood to flow and nourish the joints. I love Yin Yoga because it allows us to truly let go physically and let go mentally. It's very effective in healing and creating flexibility. Simply be present to your breath. Notice any subtle movements as the tissues begin to stretch and shift. And really be patient here, friends. Your body knows what to do. Okay, let's move this into a twist. I invite you to play with a block underneath your hips and then go ahead and take the right leg across the left. Move your left butt cheek over on top of the block and then drop both knees over to the left. Take an inhale, breathe into the twist, and as you exhale, open your upper body to the right, feeling this delicious spiral. You should feel sensations in your lower back, the ITB, which is your iliotibia band on the outside of that right hip, even deep inside your butt cheek in the piriformis, Each of us will feel it a little differently depending upon your lifestyle, the micro trauma in your life, how you hold your body and what you do regularly, and of course, your physical workouts. You may choose to remove the block or even take it a little higher with 2 blocks. And you can also hook your right ankle behind your left leg as we do in eagle pose, Garudasana. Let's release this. Bring your hips back to center. Inhale. Exhale, take the right bent knee up. Exhale, circle it open to the right and then in front of you and back to center. Inhale, exhale, circle it around and exhale back to center. And let's reverse it. Inhale, as you exhale, move the leg forward, then out to the right. Inhale, back to center. 2 more times. And while you do this, steady your pelvis on the block or on the earth. Okay, let's extend the leg all the way up and exhale it across the body, around and up. Inhale, center. Exhale across the body, around and up. Inhale, center. Exhale across the body, around and up. Inhale, center. Exhale across the body, around and up. Inhale, center. Steady that pelvis. Reverse it. Inhale, exhale down across the body and up. Inhale, exhale down across the body and up. Inhale, exhale down across the body and up. And once more, inhale, exhale down across the body and up. Beautiful, friends. Lower the leg. Bring the soles of your feet together. Splay your knees open. Maybe stretch your arms over your head and be playful here with this. It should feel good in the body. Inhale, bringing the knees towards each other, and exhale, splay them across the room. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open them up and stretch. Now we're going to come onto our bellies. Remove your props, roll over onto your stomach. Let's press up onto our forearms, broaden through the chest and the collarbones, and then bend your legs and windshield wipe your bent legs from side to side, rinsing out the lower back. Release your upper body down, lie flat, and make a little pillow with your hands for your forehead. Now wiggle your hips from side to side, and that's it. You're just going to stay here and give your hips a nice little shake from side to side, inhaling and exhaling and wiggle, releasing tension in the back and the hips. It's so easy, but so very helpful. Okay, friends, move onto your hands and your knees into a tabletop. And now let's lunge the right leg forward. Let's take both hands to the inside of that right foot. Maybe prop yourself up onto blocks, or you can go a little bit higher. Even take your hands onto a chair in this lunge, or you can take your hands on top of that right thigh. Now experiment with the block underneath the thigh, right above the knee of that extended leg. Keeping the toes tucked under of the back foot. And remember, friends, all variations are welcome here. They're all optional. See what your body needs and what you are responding to. Really cultivate that intuitive sense of what your body needs. Friends, release back into tabletop, crisscross the legs under you, and come on your backside. Let's take the block under the hips. Keep both legs bent and slide your right leg under your left. So it's bent. You're going to externally rotate it open and then reach the foot under the left leg and maybe grab onto the foot. Now you can play with lifting the hips higher or lowering them, but don't force anything and always back off if you feel any sharp edges. I really love this pose. It accesses the hips in an entirely different way. And the hips are like a moving target. The sensations are always changing. So we need to be playful with our practice and really explore. Let's release this pose now. Guide that right foot back into the earth so both feet are grounded. Maybe wipe the legs from side to side a couple of times. Windshield wipe your legs. Then splay your legs open. And if you'd like to, you can close and open the legs again. So bringing the knees towards each other and then splay them open. So be a little bit playful and improv for a little bit to see what your body needs. Now cross the left leg over the right. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop them over to the right. Inhale, guide them back to center. Exhale, drop them to the left. Inhaling and wash them from side to side. Let's move the left ankle right above the right knee and go ahead and hug those knees in towards your chest. You can take your left hand through the legs, let go of any expectations on this side, and try to cultivate that beginner's mind. This is really about getting connected to your body. Let go, let go, let go physically, let go mentally. Just let it all go. Now moving on, let's take your hips onto a block. And let's come into that sweet twist on this side. So cross the left leg over the right, guiding the right butt cheek onto the block and As you inhale, just find a little length, exhale, and twist and release the legs to the right. Inhaling, connecting to your breath. Exhale, open up and twist open the upper body to the left side. Breathing into this delicious twist. Let's take the hips back to center and take your hands onto the hip bone crest, the anterior superior iliac spine, which is the ASIS. It's those bony landmarks on the iliac bone. And I want you to also find the pubic bone. So those 3 landmarks. So try to keep them on the same plane. Let's lift that left leg up. We're going to keep it bent. Inhale, and as you exhale, circle your leg open to the left and back to center. 2 more of these, and then let's reverse it. Inhale, exhale the knee down, out to the side and back to center. And again, inhale, exhale, down, out to the side and back to center. Now 1 more. Okay, let's extend that leg up into the sky. Squeeze the thigh muscle, take the leg across your body, down, around, and up. Inhale, center. Exhale, across the body, down, around, and up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, across the body, down, around, and up. Inhale, center. 1 more. Take it across and back to center. Now reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, take it down, across the body, and up. Again, inhale. Exhale, take it down, across the body, and up. And breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, down, across the body, and up. Inhale, exhale, down, across the body, and up. Nice job. Okay, let's bend that leg, press the feet into the floor, and just windshield wipe your knees from side to side. When you're ready, remove your block, flip over onto your belly. Rest your forehead onto your hands, crossing one hand on top of the other, making that little pillow. And let's windshield wipe the bent legs from side to side, releasing the hips and the pelvis. Then press back onto your hands and knees. And let's lunge the left leg forward, friends. So no expectations here. This leg might be entirely different from the other leg. Use your blocks if you would like to. Maybe take your hands onto the thigh. And again, we have that option. Take the block underneath the lower thigh, right above your kneecap, not on your kneecap, okay? And let's tuck the toes of the back right foot. Now we are releasing and we're coming back into our tabletop. Let's move into a cat-cow. So round the spine, tuck the chin towards your chest and the tail. Inhale, arch, and press your tail into the sky. Open your heart. And do those a couple more times, whatever your body might be calling for. And now let's move the right knee out to the side and circle it back and back to center. And again, take the right knee out to the side, circle it back, find that mobility, and back to center. One more. Now let's reverse it. Take the right knee back, up and around. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, up and around. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it back, up and around to center and lower it down. Gently sway your hips from side to side. Now the left leg, move the left leg out to the side laterally. Exhale and circle it back and back in towards center. Inhale. Exhale, take the leg out to the side and circle it around. Inhale. Exhale, one more. And then let's reverse this. Inhale. Exhale, take it back and circle it out to the side and back to center. And again, take that left leg back. Circle it out to the side and back to center. Inhale. As you exhale, circle it back, out to the side and back to center. Gently sway your hips from side to side. Now, friends, let's move on to the back again. We're going to take the block under the hips, ground the feet into the earth, and let's slide the left leg underneath the right this time. Taking your time and taking your care to modify. Maybe grab onto the foot, maybe come off the blocks, whatever you need. Just find that delicious stretch. It feels so good in the hips. A nice release. Okay, if you are on your props, you're going to release this pose and come off of the props. Then swish your legs across the room. Guide your knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice hug. Let's rock up to sit. We're going to do rolling like a ball, which is a great massage for the lower back and the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, rock back and rock up and balance. Inhale. Exhale, rock back, rock up and balance. Maybe take the hands to the back of your legs, or you can take them to the front of your legs if you want to challenge yourself more. No big deal either way. Just try to balance using those core muscles, massaging the connective tissue on the back side of your body. And when you're ready, we're going to rock and rock all the way up to stand and hang over your legs. Now go ahead and grab a prop if you have one. Place it right underneath your shoulder line. Bend your knees and lengthen through the spine. Lift your chest. Now as you exhale, bow down into the earth and just hang. Inhale, let's do that again. Bend the knees, look up, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, hang over your legs, release. Inhale, bend the knees, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and bow. Inhale, let's do that again. Bend the knees, look up, lengthen through the spine. Reach your sits bones away, and then exhale, hang over your legs, release. Now move your upper body over towards the right leg, hanging over the right bent leg and pushing into your left hip. Bend that right leg considerably, transferring the weight back into your left hip. And let's just breathe here, friends. Okay, let's change sides. Move over to your left leg. Move over to your left leg and bend that knee. Lengthen through the right leg, just transferring the weight into the right heel and the right hip. And breathe here. Okay, let's make our way back towards center. Support yourself as you bend your knees, come into a seat, and then onto your backside. Join me, friends, in a very well-deserved moment of relaxation on your back. Come onto your backside and release your jaw, maybe stick out your tongue. Just surrender here into the moment. Take some time to find that new energy that you are cultivating in your body, that new sense of ease. Let your body assimilate to this new energy and life inside of you. Just surrender. Okay, if you want to stay on your back a little longer, please do so. Otherwise, join me and roll over to your right. Gently press up to a seated posture. And one more time, let's tune into that body and notice any changes, any more spaciousness. Notice sensations. Thank yourself for showing up, for doing this for yourself, for your body, and for the world. Because when your hips are happier, so are you. And when you're happier, so is the world. So shine your beautiful light. Om Shanti, 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 Namaste. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and comment if you're watching this on YouTube. I love to hear from you, and I love to hear from your happy hips. Namaste.